Our next guest is Angela Goodman, Southside High School graduate, and she plans on attending Purdue University next fall. Angela, first I think we want to start with your sports career. What all did you do in track?
I ran the 400-meter dash. I ran the 1,600-meter relay, in which we were ranked 4th in the nation last year, and we were rated All-American. And this year we were returning state champions, and we won again for a second year in a row. We didn't break our record. We had the record last year. We didn't break the record, but it was about a second off, I'd say. And I also ran the 400-meter relay. And in state, in the 400-meter dash, I got 5th.
Okay, now I want to ask you a few questions about the 400-meter dash. How do you train for that? Because, I know a lot of people, they train for it, and they still can never either start out good or finish, right. How do you run it?
I really don't know. They tell me that I start out really slow. I work on it, but, I guess I can't really determine for myself how fast I start out. But I think it's sort of slow, and I just build up as I go around.
Okay, now there are a lot of other students that are running, and since you were one of the fastest here in the city this past year, what advice can you give to a person who's running the 400 meters so that they can become the best like you were?
Well, just don't think of it. It's a long race, but just don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Run your own race. Don't try and compete with somebody else who's like way ahead of you and then lose all your energy, so that you won't have a finish left.
I mean, now that's easy to say. I mean, now sometimes, you have like maybe 12 people on a track, in a staggered start. How do you block the other 11 people out of your mind, especially like if you're way out there in the front in the stagger?
Well, I was told that you should just, if you're far out on the stagger, that just worry about getting past the person ahead of you in the stagger, and then go as you go. And usually if you're the first one out of the curve, then you're ahead. All I can say is just keep running.
Okay, what was your impression of the basketball game tonight?
Oh, I liked it a lot. I like meeting all the stars and everything.
And if you had a chance to give, let's say, Walter some advice as to how he can make the event better for next year, who would you want to see playing, here in Fort Wayne?
Well, of course, want to hear Dr. J or what's his name, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, something like that. But it seems like that'd probably be impossible. But maybe not. I don't know. Walt's my cousin, but I don't know how many people he knows.